Hello everyone, welcome to the Lost Harbor. I'm your host Nitsify with my co-host Acrid here. Hello. How's everybody doing? Hopefully horribly or good, really up to you. I'm not gonna be the one to tell you how to live your life. Right. Welcome to the Brothel campaign. Welcome to the Brothel campaign. For those who don't know, in the last Katsu episode, we got places. We went from we went from Crossroads to Davenport. We dealt with tornado warnings IRL and took shelter and stopped recordings multiple times. What else?
2 days.
We got our legs broken by the two kitsunes. We got to Davenport, and we also took care of the military people outside of Davenport, gave them a little bit of services. Don't ask about Hazard and Hattler. We don't talk about that. We don't talk about how they had to do the dancer's job for the general, because the general wanted them specifically. We're not gonna worry about that. That didn't happen. And also at the beginning of of last session, we also had a cat that kind of just said, "Fuck it, I'm riding in this caravan now." It had amnesia. It had a little hat and a little cape. Apparently, it was a person. Because we took it to, when we went to the military place, we asked the general if she knew anybody that could possibly look into it, because Katsu was able to pick up that it was apparently a curse on it. And apparently it was a person that kind of tried to pull out of a deal with a Fayamp. The Fayamp wasn't having it, so it turned him into a cat. And also removed his memory. So he's gonna try and complete a trial to get his body back. Whether if that happens, debatable. Because let's be honest, the Fayam said that he was not going to change the size of it. It's still meant for a human size, meaning that this guy is at a bit of a disadvantage.
Yeah, little Fayams, little banglings, they are not to be trifled with. They will kill you.
Yes. Besides that, we finally got to Davenport, and then we ended off.
It was two fucking days.
We got so far. We drove so far. We did so much. To be fair, we also did get a block road on the first day, where we actively got blocked by, like, basically a rock slide that a lady caused by accident. Which, I'm gonna be honest, if it was gonna happen, I'm just glad it happened then, and not like when we were passing by, because it could have hit the horses or the caravan, which could have been way worse, because we were on a cliff edge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, take it away, DM.
Yeah, so you guys are in good old mountain town of Davenport.
Yeah.
Now, Davenport is a bit of a weird town. It is built near a river. So the river has kind of carved the mountains around it, as you would expect from rivers in mountains. But Davenport is far enough away where it's kind of nestled in like this little, smaller hills. You guys haven't gotten up towards the peak of the mountains, which is up closer to Solaris, and Frostford's also a bit further up the mountain. Like, y'all can look up and kind of see the city up on the mountains.
Yeah.
Like, it's only 4 days away, but it's like most of that travel is like kind of going up.
Yeah.
So it's a pretty significant increase in altitude.
Yeah, we just gotta get past Athelney, and then we can get to Frostford. Thankfully, that shouldn't be too bad.
Luckily, y'all don't also need to get to Frostford. You just have to get a day away. And it's like,
yeah.
Right, cool. We got to the fucking person.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Which will be good. Yes. So, there's anything you want to do here, you can. If not, y'all don't really stay long. It's kind of a pop in, look around, and leave.
I don't think we have really anything to do. our second day of travel was us ending off at Davenport, if I remember right, because we had arrived. So
you guys get in, and it functions basically like most cities.
yeah.
Katsu does his, hey, where can I park? And the guard is sitting there like, brother, why do you have 3 carriages? I don't fucking know. Like, at this point, that's most of the guards. They're sitting there like, brother, I don't know. Give me a minute.
Sounds like a skill issue.
Brother.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's the most, like, they really want to help, but
Yeah.
why you gotta have 3 carriages? Like, you're making their life hard.
Yeah, I mean, unless one of the dancers or bouncers need anything from here, we'll probably just stay the night and then just head out in the morning. I think that makes sense. You don't only travel at night, obviously, and the horses have to have a rest at some point, so.
Yeah. You guys would see, Katsu would look over and he would see a few hunters coming back, being as he was best friends with a ranger.
Yeah.
His brain kind of naturally notices when people come back from hunting. It's
Yeah.
a weird thing. Like, he weirdly wanted to make sure Ronrick came back, so he was like, okay, Ronrick's back. Anyways.
Yeah.
Because he knew his friend was going into the Fey Wilds and could be easily deleted.
Yeah.
Now he does see that these there's about 3 rangers that come back, and they have 2 mules pulling a cart that just has a giant fucking, like, gecko looking creature
Okay.
that is, it's riddled with arrows.
What the hell?
As Katsu's never seen those monsters before, but it's very clear that they're taking it as like a, alright, we killed it. Fuck. Time to go to the butcher.
Gotcha, so this thing's a nuisance. Understood.
These, from, Katsu looks over at this thing, and this thing is about, it basically, the way his brain, cause Katsu never ran into those people. Fuck. I'm trying to think of a comparison that Katsu as a character has seen, and I'm realizing I don't have one. He's seen Dragonborns, though. His brain would kind of compare them to, like,
Yoketh?
really... Yeah, he compares it to Yoketh, because that's the only comparison he has.
Yeah, because I mean, like, there's Emrak, but, like, Emrak's not really that reptilian, despite being an aberrant dragonborn. There's a lot more aberrant human kind of going there than aberrant dragonborn.
Yeah, the thing was, she was a dragonborn. Problem.
Yeah, aberrant magic
Yavina
messes with people a bit.
Yeah, and also Yavina went, but what if funny?
Yep.
She was like, I can work with this. I guess.
Oh, man. So what's the comparison here with Yoketh?
So he thinks, like, let me go back to Yoketh's image so I can actually properly compare this thing for you.
Yeah, it's like Red Dragonborn, kimono, that, the whole shtick.
Yeah, So his brain goes back to Yoketh, who was standing at about, I think, Yoketh stood at nearly 6 feet.
Something like that. Do I have his height written down? Do I even have him written down anymore? No, I don't.
It's fine. We're gonna go with that. He might have just been recanonized and made taller. It's fine.
Or shorter.
We've done that 8 times in, like... We did that 8 times to Alice before we finally wrote down her height.
Yeah. She was just constantly shrinking and growing.
I know I changed her height at least 4 times.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, if he took Yoketh in his brain, made him, like, broader shoulders, more muscle, more, like, body mass.
Yeah.
And a way bigger jaw that could be used to tear people apart.
Yeah.
That's basically the creature he's looking at. But his brain also compares it to a gecko.
Okay.
like gecko in visage, but it's just a giant fucking lizard creature that attacks people.
Okay.
And also it seems that from as Katsu's looking, he realizes there's like 2 or 3 of them in this cart. So these things are like pack creatures that attack. So it's like, okay, so they don't have wolves, but they have that. Whatever that is.
Gotcha. Alright.
So, yeah, so that's something he sees. He sees a few rangers doing their job. They look fucking exhausted.
Fair.
And they're like, and guess what I'm not dealing with later? It's not that shit. You can't fucking make me. But yes.
Yeah.
That's goodness. So, outside of that little tidbit of scene, so, yeah, Katsu sees that. He also sees generalized people and a very much lacking of fluffy folk.
Yeah, it checks out.
Like the most fluffy folk person he's seen in this country thus far.
Yeah.
Outside of his own people.
Yeah.
Is the cats that Mewy had.
Yeah.
And the fucking general.
Gotcha. So like a half, not even like a full Minotaur type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she was a half Minotaur.
Gotcha.
Which, if he had to guess, the only reason she was allowed to be a general is because of her strength. Like her ability to fight.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's seeing a lacking of fluffy folk. Like, he sees like a dragonborn.
Yeah.
And that dragonborn is like very much keeping a cloak over his head, like, I'm minding my own fucking business. I'm not dealing with these people.
Fair. I don't imagine they throw any shade towards Katsu because he's mainly still pretty humanoid. Like there's just like the tail and the ears. That's really it. Like,
see, like, let me see something real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, like, basically everyone's chill. Like, it's also that thing of there's some people that just don't fucking notice the tail.
Yeah.
Because with the way his hair is, his ears kind of blend in, if I remember correctly. Just vaguely.
Yeah. Like the ears blend in pretty well.
I need to go back and look at his fucking
image.
So I'm not
I
lying.
still have the image stretched for the Katsu ref on OBS, so it's still wide Katsu.
Fucking hog.
I forgot about wide Katsu, man. I'm gonna be honest.
Bro, wide Katsu, true Katsu.
For real.
Dude, people thought wide Putin was scary.
Dude,
fucking wide Katsu.
They haven't seen wide Katsu because that's the man who's gonna throw the widest hip bump known to mankind. Oh god, dude.
But there's that. Yeah, so his ears don't really, if they minimize his ears, which people are treating Katsu as a merchant or just most people do treat merchants like him as nobles anyways. He's kind of noticed that with these people because merchants are treated with more respect in this world. Yeah. That is a small thing he's noticed because it's like, yeah, wait, this isn't common for people to go, fuck it, I'm gonna expend my life's energy to help others.
Yeah. Finally, someone realizing my youth.
Yeah. In this world, that's less common. Like, he's only seen, like, maybe one merchant, and that was an enchantress.
Yeah, that checks out, honestly.
The lady he met in Goldcrest, the enchantress, who had, like, she's the only real merchant he's seen that, like, actually moves.
Yeah.
Like, there's some, like, they'll travel a little bit from town to town. Like, there's other merchants that'll do that, but they'll only stick to, like, 3 towns.
Yeah.
Katsu's going, fuck it, Alnwick to fucking Davenport. and onwards.
He's going along the whole fucking coast, basically. Yeah, like,
Yeah.
it's a surface guy that went into the Underdark at one point. Like, that doesn't happen every day.
No, like, that's why kind of there wasn't really any shit thrown at him from the Drow.
Yeah.
Or the Underdark Satyrs. They kind of looked at him, they're like, you're not from here. Why are you here?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Fucking mind your own business, I guess. Fucking neat.
Yeah.
Like, you showed up bringing peace, and they're like, that's fucking new.
Yeah. Go. Also, I don't know how much of a shocker it'd be for this world, because it's like, okay, he's a merchant, but he dresses like the fanciest motherfucker. But he also has he has literally several weapons on him at all times.
The weapons, common. The clothing, kind of fucking off.
Well, no, okay, well, mainly common. You're forgetting he now has a blood-made halberd and a gun.
The halberd, it's fine. The gun, that's just a fancy hammer.
And then the two katanas.
Again, a fancy hammer.
Yeah, you're right.
Most people wouldn't realize it's a gun because they don't know what a gun is.
I could probably sell these arrows. I just realized I still have the arrows from my old bow that I don't have anymore.
Yeah, that you left to rot.
Yeah, listen, man, it broke on me.
Oh my god, you didn't have to leave it.
Listen, I'm just hoping Roderick doesn't notice that I full-on ditched my bow. Because I don't want to be like, hey man, so listen, I don't want to explain to him.
Yeah, you're gonna be hard-pressed for that to happen, buddy.
I'm just crossing my fingers, man.
Keep it a buck with yourself, you know damn well.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's like, but also the main reason why Katsu's also noticed that people seem to be kind of keeping their mouths shut a little bit more.
Yeah.
Whenever they look over at Katsu, there's also just that thing of either Czar is standing nearby, menacingly, or there's Hadler, or just any one of his larger people that are just slightly menacing looking.
Yeah.
Often the second someone looks at Katsu, like, awfully, they look at them like, you want to say something? You want to try? I will send you to your god.
Oh, dude. Like, if I remember correctly, I'd say Katsu's thing is pretty. What's the best way to put it? His crew is pretty well diverse in humanoids and non-humanoids.
Yeah.
So it really would just be most like, okay, I mean, you can fuck with one of them, but you now have like 18 people on you.
Yeah.
And a good like 3/4 of those people have at least 13 levels. Because let's also remember that some of these people have suppressed some of their levels. We're looking at the triplets, Emrak, actually no, 19, because there's the demon fox that came with them. And I don't know what fucking level that thing's at.
I mean, canonically, it was the third kitsune to ever exist.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what fucking level. That thing might be a demigod. For all I fucking know, yeah?
The way it blends in, like, you've seen that thing's image, I think. I haven't sent it again. I know I did. So, right now, the way it's blending in, or at least, quote-unquote, trying...
Yeah.
It has shrank itself down to a size of a normal fox. And it's, like, merged its tails into, like, a swirling, like, large tail.
Yeah.
But it hasn't changed its color scheme, so it's still a red, white, and blue fox that's just sitting there. So, if someone thinks it's just a normal fox that's got some discoloration, they have a very big vibe check coming towards them if they fucking try.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but she has shrunk herself down, so she's not standing at 8 feet tall.
God.
It's a big ass fucking fox.
Oh, yeah.
Also, there's just the thing of like, some people look over and then they see like the 3 drivers.
Yeah.
Which like, it's like you drive, yes, but also like Haddler also tends to drive whenever you're gone. Sassalus is always driving.
I mean, now...
And now there's also Vesum who's driving. So they look at just the drivers alone and they're like, wait, if that's who they have driving, God forbid who's guarding the thing.
Uh-huh. I mean, if you literally think about it now, it's like we actually have like proper hired drivers. Like the bouncers don't even have to worry about driving now. Because we have, for Caravan 1 is Katsu, and until he like steps down from this area, he will always drive Caravan 1. Unless he, like, literally cannot move that day. In that case, it's Hazir. Only because, like, the weird thing that I've always seen it as is, like, yes, Mia and Roderick are, like, the first 2 big people. But I would consider Hazir as, like, technically the right-hand man.
Yeah.
Like, yes, Roderick is, like, the step above. I'd say Roderick is, like, essentially, like, a quartermaster in the weird way. But, like, and same thing with Mia being of a similar ranking. But, like, Hazir is that next guy in fucking line. You know what I mean?
He's like the first mate. He's like the first mate.
Yeah, he's the first mate. That's a good way to put it. He's definitely like a first mate. But, like, you have Hazir technically first caravan, second caravan. You have Haddler, and third caravan, you have Vism. Like...
Don't forget Sassalus also drives the second caravan. So Haddler is also nearby. So
that's true.
You've got a tiefling, a spore tiefling, Gambit, effectively.
Yep.
And then a fucking smoking samurai.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Also, I want to re-mention that, like, I don't know if any of, like, a lot of these people are strong by themselves, but Sassalus and Katsu is a deadly fucking combo. Because the charm thing the whole charm bit, and then Katsu being able to transfer charm to someone else.
Yes.
Which I'm gonna be glad I got to do that. I'm sad I haven't got to do that more often. Because I've had that trait from my subclass for literally almost 7 months, and I never got to use it till the orc camp.
Yeah, oddly enough, y'all have been vibing and not had to deal with shit.
Yeah. So it's kind of nice to be able to use that, like, little trait. But yeah, getting into place here, I think the only thing I would probably do while we're at Davenport, because I've had a little bit of time to think about it, is unless the, like, you know, bouncers and dancers have, like, anything they want me to, like, go grab for them, I might pull in an oldie here and do the Katsu special of going to a bakery and just grabbing a treat for everybody.
Fucking mint condition. Go for it.
Hell yeah. I'll just
You get some fucking pristine muffins.
Hell yeah. Just a thank for putting up with my shit. Here you go, guy. Also, it's a good way to welcome back some of the people who just got here, and also the new, like, member as well, because Vism's new, and we got back Emrak and the 3 triplets. 3 triplets. That makes it sound like there was 9 of them. No, the triplets.
Thank God there's not 9 of them.
Yeah. Oh god, but it's kind of a good way to kind of, like, bring everybody back and kind of get the party kind of talking with each other type of thing, so.
Yes.
Man. And also, I feel like this makes sense. I'm gonna get a special one for Alice, because I can at least kind of go like, hey, thanks for letting me hide. Really appreciate the help there.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah. Oh man. And maybe by doing this, I can maybe this will act like a bribe on Siki and Nikki. That's also kind of the, like, half play here.
Yeah, good luck with that one there, Chief.
Come on, man. Come on, give me something. A begging man.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so Katsu pulls the old Katsu special and goes and gets muffins.
Hell yeah.
Muffins for everyone.
They can each enjoy their little stuff. Just kind of hanging out.
Oh, hell yeah. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, Katsu does not see this, but he
Uh-huh.
definitely hears it.
Okay.
He hears, and he's definitely like, yep, this is why I pay these people. These are why these people are hired.
Yeah.
He hears somebody say something, like a mumbled of something. Like someone who walked by, not really part of the interaction. Like, most people who have come by are pretty chill.
Yeah.
Like, yes, their country's currently at war with the fluffy folk, effectively.
Yeah.
But they do understand. Most people are good at being like, okay, these are not like, yes, these are fluffy folk. However,
Yeah.
that's a scary fish man that'll cave my skull in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
Mirzo will
there's
not be
that-
having your shit.
Say shit on any of them, and you will be attending to God.
Mm-hmm.
But he hears somebody say something. Like, it's Katsu's brain was also Katsu's brain was also pulling, like, one of those, like, spinning cat memes where there's just nothing there.
Oh, yeah.
like
It's-
mentally, like...
It's one of those things where it's like you look at him, he has, like, dilated eyes, nothing, like, there is no life behind those eyes, though.
Like, it's the meme of, do you ever look into someone's eyes and see and like wonder what they're thinking? And just for Katsu, it's just toast falling over. There's nothing there. Like, there's fucking nothing there.
Yeah.
So his brain doesn't really process what he hears.
Mm-hmm.
But then he hears he hears someone go, "Wait, I'm sorry," and then just crashing sound.
Oh, boy.
As he hears a few people basically go, "You want to say that again?" As he looks over, and he sees Mashin and Hazier dragging a dude.
Oh, boy.
As they drag him up to Siki, and then you just see Mashin grab the guy by the neck and go, "Apologize."
What? I'm sorry. Okay, now hold up. What did they say? Okay, Kazu's gonna kind of just speed walk on over. Just kind of go, what did he say?
Mashin looks over at Katsu, looks back at the guy, grabs him, turns him, and Hazier, I want to mention, you see lightning slowly working its way down his arm.
Oh.
As it's sort of like, say something, fucker, or you're about to get 1,000 volts to the fucking neck.
Mind repeating me? Or mind repeating to me what you said to my people?
I misspoke.
Tell me what you said. Trust me when I say this. You will die if you don't.
Hazier, I want to mention, electrocuted him when he tried to fucking bypass. That's why Hazier's like, don't.
Yeah.
Don't try this shit. I want to mention also, Katsu sees out of the corner of his eye the knoll rounding the corner.
Oh, yeah.
Because Zar's not far when shit starts going down.
Oh, my God. Here's go.
And he feels a little imp perch on his head. It's sort of like a high motherfucker.
Oh, don't worry, Vera. You will become insured. This guy doesn't fucking answer.
He basically, so the guy, I'm fucking low charisma struggling.
Yeah.
Basically,
Yeah, you're good.
he admits fully and takes full admission of this.
Mhm.
And you can tell it's like yes, he's afraid, but also there's that, okay, I need to learn to keep my mouth shut. Thank you for helping me with that one. Like, you know that look when someone's like, I've learned a lesson today. Jesus Christ, I'm not making this mistake again.
Yeah.
But he basically admits to kind of calling Siki's tail a bit overfluffed, which is fair. He's not wrong.
Yeah.
However, keep that in your head, or Hazir snaps your neck.
Yeah. Katsu would just go, okay. Hazir, have this man apologize. After that, I'll talk with him and you can just go back to your job, okay?
I want to mention he apologizes to Siki, and Siki's like, I mean, She just kind of flicks her tail violently and smacks him in the leg, and you just hear a fucking email. It's like Katsu saw the tip of that tail fucking crack him in the leg. Yeah. As the guy realizes that tail can move at high velocity, and also ow.
Yeah. He would just kind of look at Ver and go, "Oh, Ver, you can stay around for a little bit if you want."
Ver vibes.
So, he's just gonna kind of look to the guy and go, "Listen, recommendation: don't ever say that to anyone." I've been around a lot of places. I've traveled a lot of places. I've seen a lot of things, and I've heard a lot of things. Something you learn real quick is you never say that to a kitsune. They take that very personally. Now, I want to go and let you know. I know there's a whole thing going on with Sekiro and Kibai. I understand tensions are high. But also understand that we are not from there. And none of us are.
Oh no.
If our people are treated like that, we will lash out. Obviously.
Yeah, I've learned that. Oh no.
So understand that unlike Kibai, while we may be... Yeah.
Katsu would hear like, who's speaking against kitsunes? As three voices speak in unison.
Hold on there. Hold on. I'll be back. I will be with you shortly.
Oh god.
Who just go, listen, we're not from Kibai. I don't care about it. Frankly, I know there's some tension kind of going on with the two of y'all, and there'd probably be a little bit of a difference. Fact is that if we do attack you, just know that it's not shining bad on Kibai. It's a whole separate thing. That's a whole separate can of worms.
Well, you won't be getting anything more from me, I can promise you that.
Appreciated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. You would now, however, the triplets.
Yeah. Oh boy, here they go.
They appear behind. They all kind of step out from around the guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, "And you're coming with us?" And he's like, "What?"
Have fun.
As the triplets disappear, taking this poor bastard with them.
Well, he might not be seen again.
He won't prove a problem anymore.
Yeah.
To anyone.
Yep. Oh boy. Yeah, he would just kind of look back over to him and just go, "Alright, commotion's over, muffins?"
Muffins. Everyone goes back to their muffins.
Hell yeah. Just kind of like, I know for a fact he'd have to do this, so he'd be like probably handing them out so that way he knows that Alice gets the correct one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Otherwise, there's that one person that just got a really good, like, muffin. And then there's gonna be some shade thrown at Katsu. So.
Hell yeah.
So it's like, as well as.
Katsu shade.
Yeah, Katsu shade. Now, not like I don't get enough of that.
When have you ever received shade from anyone?
I mean, Katsu probably doesn't notice, but I sure as hell have noticed as a player.
What do you mean?
The constant like random roundabout insults from the NPCs. I've heard them.
No. That's you assuming I know their insults.
God. Oh man. Yeah. Hold on, let me pause. Hold on. And we're back. Only took an hour. I had to go deal with some stuff. Yeah. So, if you gotta re-jog our memory here, if I remember correctly, there was the guy, he insulted Siki, man's dead now. Muffin time. They got their muffins. What else? I think that's literally where we were dropping off. I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I know there's probably someone that's gonna be screaming in the comments like, "Oh my god, I can't believe they don't even remember the dragon that dropped down in town." I hate to tell you, man, memory's bad.
Is there a dragon?
Is there? Is it a friendly dragon?
So Katsu's orb of dragon kind.
What the hell?
It explodes, Noggin.
What the hell? It fucking levels the whole city. Davenport's just gone.
Oh no, nothing was lost.
So we're good to go. We'll just get through the night and start heading on our way to Frostford.
Yes.
Time to depart? Maybe?
They leave.
Perchance?
Carriage wheel breaks.
Shit. Do I have mending?
I don't think so.
I do! I've had it since day one.
Holy shit.
I mend.
Mending?
It breaks it. It repairs a single break or tear in an object. So, how broken is this?
Man, that axle's fucking snapped.
But see, it's only one thing that happened to the axle. Thus, mending is a single break, isn't it?
Man sits there for an hour. Fucking mending.
Hell yeah. I knew that cantrip would come in use one day.
And it was only ever useful once.
I've had it since the beginning of the campaign. I have not changed my cantrips. I have always had mending and Maja hand. It's never changed. Oh man, okay, so. Yeah?
Yeah.
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 So y'all leave.
Yeah,
Finally.
we do.
Holy shit. Y'all did.
Let's go.
So y'all leave.
Mm-hmm.
They travels fucking swimmingly.
Okay.
As y'all literally have to go through a river, so the horses do a little bit of swimming.
Hell yeah. They love the water. They get in a little bit of a bath. That's always good.
Yeah, they come up to this river, and it's like, oh, it's just a tiny river. It won't be the... Why the fuck is it? What the fuck? Why is it so cold?
Oh, man. Because the higher altitude.
Mountain stream water.
Cold.
Yeah. Which also Katsu would kind of, basically, after looking at the map, he would kind of recognize this This is a waterfall this river does lead into a waterfall that is visible on the way down to Quran. Like, it's fucking there. Y'all did see it. Y'all knew this river existed.
Fair. That does check out. That's the one that was going into the Underdark.
Yes, it was one of the many.
Yeah. That checks out.
Yes. But the day of travel goes fine.
Good.
Yes. Let's see. Oh.
Yeah? What?
So...
If it's another
as
goblin...
Katsu's
Oh, okay. Yeah?
So you hear a no.
Where's the goblin? I'm shooting it.
Alright. Time to commit a war crime.
Just standing there just like, Now hold up, are you racist,
You
or are
racist.
you just... because he's a thief.
I think it's a mix of both, Sish. Little did you know, he's racist against goblins. And he hates thieves.
Gah.
It's a double whammy.
That's real complicated because he hired a goblin.
He would.
Hire an enemy?
Keep your enemy... Yeah, keep your enemies close, am I right?
Yeah, but you don't want to pay him either, you know?
He doesn't pay her.
I mean, technically she's getting money.
Not for him.
Alright, so.
Yeah. But furthering progression.
Mm-hmm.
Katsu gets it going. On the second day of travels, they're heading into good old.
You got this?
Hold up.
Athony?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. You got it.
They go there a little bit away.
Yeah.
And Katsu's he sees the remnants of what looks to be a fight.
Okay.
He sees several dead bandits.
Okay.
It's one of those, like, the bandits have been grabbed and kind of dragged off the road so they're not in the way of anything.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, like, whoever killed these people was looking at, like, alright, let's move them.
Fair.
So he can go ahead and roll a perception check as he's eyeballing.
Fair. Any shinies?
Sure.
Alright. Nat 20. Nat 20 was on the second roll, so yeah.
Cool. So he will see this.
Nice.
Looking a little bit away, he does see, he notices it's not really the shiny that he sees. It's like, he sees some light reflecting, like someone, like, light is reflecting off of blades.
Mm-hmm.
And as he looks around, he sees something that he does recognize as being friendly.
Okay.
As he sees a group of straw hands.
Okay.
With he basically sees the straw hats and he's like, oh, it's those fuckers.
Yeah.
Those guys are cool. As I will send one image, he would see, and he can kind of, based off how the people are acting, he kind of does, and he would see one of them kind of walk towards them.
Yeah.
As he sees this guy. This man walk towards you.
We're looking at a man with obviously a straw hat. It'd be kind of ironic if he didn't have one. But he has a straw hat. Can't really see his face. A very torn up red quote unquote cloth. The red is very much faded. Like, it's heavily faded. But it's...
This man's seen his fair share of combat.
Yeah, he had probably what was a short sleeve tunic, but again, it's pretty fucking shredded. It's shredded to the point where like the strings are kind of hanging off type of thing in every which way. It's that type of shredded, but it was maybe a different color, but now it's gray. Might just be from all the bleach he used to get off the blood stains. There's gray trousers, a little baggy by the looks of it, but seem to tighten up around the kneecaps when he's squatting. So they're probably lightly baggy, but nothing too crazy. Leather bracers around the forearms that have little spikes. But not only like one spike on each. It's nothing crazy. It's more like decoration than actual protection type of spikes. He has a shoulder. He has a I guess technically a shoulder pad on just his right shoulder that is like loosely, probably not iron, maybe like a light steel or something of that sort by the looks of it. Considering his build, and considering he has mainly a dexterity built type of armor set going on here. But it has like six different spikes kind of sticking out.
He's got like light studded leather.
Yeah.
As from what it seems, so it's like, okay. This man has got some fucking armor.
Yeah.
But his goal is not to get hit.
Yeah. He has sandals. He also has this little tarp that kind of hangs over his pelvis and kind of hangs downwards. Again, pretty torn up. Has that similar. It's a little bit more. It has a similar color to that dull color from the scarf, but it's a little bit more brownish than reddish. And his skin's pretty fucking. I don't know. This is weird to say, but he has dull, unsaturated skin. Like his skin is like weirdly like it's farmer tan, but it also looks like this man has been like in the Underdark for the past 100 years of his life. I don't. It's a really weird mixture of color for his skin. Yeah, that's who we see.
And he can see a number of these straw hands kind of tailing behind this guy.
Okay.
As he heads up and you see him double check to make, you see the hat kind of slightly turn as he looks to make sure like the path is still clear.
Yeah.
He goes, have you seen any more of those bandits, or did we actually manage to get them all?
I haven't seen any, at least.
Wonderful. Then we did our job correctly.
Yeah.
Wazy.
Oh?
Pleasure.
Oh, yeah, right.
He would introduce himself as Wazy.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he would, he would lightly introduce, he just says Wazy, and he basically does a quick check to see that, yeah, no, we're good, grand, cool. He would warn that, I would warn there was an ambush earlier, that's why we're here. Bandits should be all cleared, there shouldn't be anything in the road, so the horses shouldn't step on any blades or anything. Should all be fine.
Gotcha.
But do just be aware we might have missed a dagger. I don't think we did, but it's always possible.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out. My chance, have you heard of a guy named Jin? Jin Hiroshia?
Yes. He works for me.
Okay, gotcha. He's still alive, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I had sent him to an area and then I heard that it got kind of taken over by force. So, yeah,
yes,
I wouldn't, yeah.
They got caught up in a weird... It seemed as they were about to strike at the thing you sent them after, a different attack started on the city as a whole. So, they kind of got caught up on the side of the man attacking. So they were luckily on a weird alliance with the man who was destroying the city with his 3 companions.
Huh. Well, I'm glad that worked out.
Yeah, my men did not get in his way as their contract was to deal with illegal tradesmen of people.
Yeah.
That kind of took a priority.
that is fair. I know I got a letter from him, but I wanted to double check more than anything because there's always a shot that was forged, so it's good to actually get it properly from the source.
I can confirm to you, it was not forged. He is currently resting at one of our camps.
Okay,
so.
That's good.
But yeah, Wazy would properly introduce himself as the leader of the Straw Hands.
Okay.
It's kind of the way it seems. He basically lightly explains that he became the leader a little while ago. So
yeah,
he now but he does appreciate the concern for his man, as it is one of those like, thank you for not just treating us like expendable mercenaries.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh, right. In case you need anything, if you ever swing on by and you either want to help your men, like releasing stress, because that is something we kind of do here. If you ever need help with anything, you can feel free to reach out to me. I'm not the best, but I know a thing or two every now and then when it comes to fighting.
Fair enough. Well, we'll keep that in mind. It seems though you have plenty of capable people.
Oh yeah. Or if you just need a stress reliever, we've got plenty of people for that. That's why the caravans are here.
You would see Wazy's hat kind of slightly tilt, and then he would chuckle mildly, as he goes, you're not the first person to offer that. It seems that your entertainment business is more common than I would have expected.
I'm surprised on that. I'm surprised on that because Yavina put me up to this in I don't want to sound crazy, but there was a time when I wasn't here and I was in a different world, and I've been doing this for God.
I believe it. It seems the one that I met previously was working for a different god.
Ah. What god? Do you know?
You see his hat kind of tilt at that fucking let me think for a moment.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm not much of the religious type, but I think her name is Ariasa.
I don't think I know that one. I'm starting to get some of the gods down. I don't think I recognize that one. And I haven't heard Yavina speak of her. Oh. I'll ask her later about it. Alright, well, either way. I did not expect to be the only, I honestly expected to be the only one doing this job, so that's kind of surprising.
I didn't expect to run into anyone doing this job on a caravan, but it seems I've been either unfortunate or extremely lucky to run into two.
I mean, I think that's just calling your name at that point. Maybe it's the gods trying to give you a divine, a divine message, hey, maybe try it out at some point. But I don't know, what I know.
They can keep their message.
No, that's fair. That's fair. You said the other one was doing caravans, right?
Yes. From what I understand, they have a tavern set up in Ivanir.
Oh, okay. So we both have a tavern, we both have caravans. I need to get a step ahead. Hey, so hear me out. What do you think about boats? He just stares at Way in silence.
That's a solution.
There's gotta be other countries, right? There's gotta be other countries I don't know about, right? Overseas. That's a common thing.
I'm not aware of any.
There's no shot there isn't.
He says with the most straightforward response of, I don't know of any.
Huh. Well, you know what? I guess I'll be the first to find out. That's one way to find sure. That might be on the book.
Oh boy.
But that's for another day. Well, either way, thanks for letting me know about my competition.
Yep, he gives a nod, and he and his men head off.
Yeah.
Moving surprisingly quick for people on foot.
Fair.
It's like, then they enter difficult terrain because brush, and they do not slow down. It's like, wait a fucking minute. They kind of just ignored the brush there.
Gotta love people like that.
Yep, the fuck you. Difficult terrain isn't real. Moving on.
So, what I've gained, because obviously we talked about how Katsu eventually wants to be able to kind of like, you know, sit down and take a step away from the business when that time comes. After he's completed Yovina's quests that he had to bargain for to be able to sit down and get some rest. He might go out of his way to start putting business expenses into possibly funding boats. That might become a business expense.
Why?
As far as he's concerned, if there are other countries out there, if there are other islands, he should capitalize on it when his others haven't.
Just set up the damn fucking...
That's
set up your damn tavern. That's also fair.
That's how business works, man. You gotta start small, then go from there. You get the caravan, you have the caravan already. Then you get the taverns. After taverns, what's next? Start getting boats.
Alright, got it. So NPC Katsu is gonna be flying boats.
You never know, man.
Alright. Look forward, guys, to the next campaign when you hear of a boat slamming into the sky.
God. Katsu will make sure his business spreads, man. If there's one thing Tanukis are good at, it's business.
Oh, boy. But moving on.
Yes.
Oh boy. Yeah, so you guys met Wei Z, leader of the Straw Hands.
Yeah.
That is a fucking encounter. He is the ultimate fucking... No, there's not an encounter anymore. Why? It's dead.
Yeah.
He and his fucking entourage of people have handled it several hours before you get there.
Man. Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess we'll just head into Athene unless something else is there. Or did they kill that too?
Right.
What do you mean, is that a yes or a no? Is there something there? There's just like a fucking troll just standing there at the gates. It's not even attacking the gates. It's just kind of talking to the guards. What do you mean I can't come in? Listen, man, you literally will not fit in the buildings. But I want to come in. No, listen, this is not going to work. But I want to... The most polite troll you'll ever meet.
Yeah, good luck with that one there, Chief.
So do we make it?
No, Athene is now a brick wall.
Damn. What the hell? And you said we are a day away from Athene?
Anyway.
What? I don't.
So.
Over.
What? I don't.
No, I was just trying to get information.
What do you mean? Yeah, you guys are still a day away.
Okay, that's why I wanted to know.
Yeah, man's sitting there talking about a troll, and I'm like, I have no idea where to lead from this.
I mean, I stepped away from that a while back. I asked like 2 other things after that.
No, you didn't.
I did. I literally just asked.
What'd you ask?
How many days away are we from Athene? A day away? I was trying to ask about the distance. Okay, cool.
A day. It's a day.
Awesome. Great.
Yay.
As well, I was like, what do I... You went quiet on me. I was like, what do I do? I don't...
I broke something. I'm sorry.
Oh, what'd you break?
A metal chain.
No. At least it's not your chair again.
No, that's going.
Ah.
And I won't have the funds to replace it.
Lovely.
Oh, wait.
A bunch of duct tape will fix it up, man. Don't worry.
I think bent metal says otherwise.
Listen. If you hit it enough,
It's not even,
it'll rebend.
That's what I said, but apparently that's not how it works.
Says who?
Says Anya.
What about me?
I mean,
I was saying that if we just hit the metal back enough, eventually it would fix. And it was like, no, that's not how that works.
Hear me out. Heat it up, put it in a microwave, right? Put it in the microwave, heat it up, and then hit it, because then it'll be easier to bend.
There are so many things wrong with that statement. And I am sure every single viewer will tell you everything that is wrong with that statement.
You
Good.
know what? Please correct us.
I'm trying to farm comments. Please do.
Viewers, I leave it to you to correct this mistake because I'm not dealing with this shit.
Oh, God.
On a slightly funnier note, Anya has a tiny metal quarterstaff. Moving on.
Oh, I have a whole set of
Hell.
tiny metal weapons,
Hell yeah.
including a pair of short swords.
You should put that first
Hooray.
one with the little quarterstaff. You should put that with a little like Khajiit character. Make it a druid, but make it an earth summoner, and then give him little like magic
God.
stones.
And the only Khajiit I've got right now is a druid of lightning.
The other option is you could go for more half elf,
Oh my god.
and then just have them like polymorph into a cat whenever they're in like social interactions. Not that I'm poking at something.
Basically,
I'm poking at a different character. Yeah. For those who don't know, when I did the first ever DMing and first ever time that Acrid ever played, the party consisted of him and Anya. And I was just slowly trying to hint towards her old character.
Yes, I picked it up immediately. It took her a moment. The biggest thing is the biggest poke from that gave it away for me was magic stones, because that is the only attack that character could do that hit consistently, and it actually hit hard for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why. She
it hit uncharacteristically hard for a cantrip.
Yeah, she for some reason
this
pummeled.
shit was doing max damage type of thing.
God.
Yeah.
I think
Consistently.
I don't know why.
And the one time I landed a hit
With a
that
quarterstaff.
wasn't with magic stone, the one time I actually landed a hit with my quarterstaff,
I took damage for it.
it was a net 20 block that Nitz had already decided would be a legendary reaction.
They were fighting a shade. Boss fight, and this guy was he was originally a soldier that died and became very vengeful, and it was a whole thing. They were trying to kill it, and I was already ahead of time before this. I was like, okay, the next attack that's going to hit them, that would hit the shade, he's going to legendary resistance, or use one of his legendary moves, and he's going to basically just bring it over and just kind of parry it, basically, so it can hit someone else. That was the whole plan. Because that was something he had for his legendary moves. Just so happened, it was the one time Anya had a nat 20 with her quarterstaff, and the only time she ever actually got a hit with the quarterstaff.
I am still salty.
Dude, it was just hella unlucky. Insanely unlucky.
I am still salty.
That's fair. Not to mention, you also got disarmed
bonked
after that, too.
I got bonked for one fucking bludgeoning.
Yes, it was disarmed after that.
Yeah.
Because the Shade Knight grabbed the quarterstaff
Yup.
ripped it out of her hands. Actually, I think it was her muzzle because she was partially ill.
I don't remember if she was in
No.
full transformation or not.
No, she turned into a German Shepherd after this.
Right, yes.
But,
it was in hands at the time.
he ripped the quarterstaff out of her hands and threw it at Acrid's character.
Yep.
Who just kind of had to eat the hit. Luckily, the guy rolled for shit, so I only took 1 damage, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm so fucking, please die.
Which I noticed some people was like, oh,
Still
that's
so
not that
salty.
bad. But also, they were like level 3s, I think, so it's like, that still kinda hurts. Like, every damage
It
hurts at
also-
low level, man.
And also, like, the unfortunate bit was, we had a helpful NPC who summoned helpful NPCs. Helpful NPC 1 died. Helpful NPCs 2 through 4 died after not hitting the boss really at all.
Yeah.
And me, with my, like, half-broken great axe, hit him occasionally. So the
Yeah.
boss was sitting there, like, not really taking damage and just kind of deleting.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what the other NPCs were. I knew there was Stan the Waterman, which, yes, that is a reference. There's Stan the Waterman, and he
And he had 3 gremlins that came out of his
the
backpack.
goblins, right? Yeah, the goblins fought for him, and they just kind of failed. They kept growing nat ones, but like for those who don't know, he just kind of like he had done damage to the boss before they got to the boss, and then when they got to the boss, they got to see him get decapitated as he rolled a nat 1 on a dex save. So they just watched the NPC that did do a lot of damage to the boss just kind of die. Oh.
Yeah. Sophia never dropped his bag. She had it with her throughout the entire thing.
That's honestly fair.
Even into the next world, she still had it.
Honestly, that checks out, though. At least she had her bag of rocks. When in doubt, magic stone. Oh, okay.
Magic Stone was the only way that we were able to do damage to that thing. And then the enemy decided to be salty, grabbed a rock and said, fine, you want to throw rocks here?
Oh, the gravity
yeah,
knight
the-
fight?
Yeah, fucking Gravity Knight. That man was fucking upset.
He was, I wanted it to come off like this, I'm glad it did by the sounds of it. I wanted him to be like a very petty motherfucker. He was terrorizing a town that like didn't do anything to him. He just chose to be petty because someone just gave him a problem, if I remember right. And it was the most like, she threw magic stone at him. And he said, okay, and like threw a fucking chunk of a building at her. Like, that's the pettiness of that boss, and I'm glad it came off like that.
And then not a turn later, man got yeeted off of a building by my character who had no self-preservation.
They were like 7 stories up. In case for those who don't know, they were on a very, very tall medieval tower. It came down to both of them barely having any health left, and he was going to get an attack first, so I chose to give him a chance so Kanshka didn't die, his character. And I was like, okay, a D10, we're gonna roll it. 1 to 5, Kanshka gets killed. This guy gets to do his like little blow. 6 to 10, 6 and above, this guy gets his heart ripped out by one of the captives that they set free on their way to this boss. He got his heart ripped out. From behind.
Sophia had also gotten off a last-second healing word.
Oh, yes, this is true.
wanna-
As Koshka was falling, she got
That
the heal word.
saved Koshka's ass.
If she
Yeah.
didn't do that, he would have died to fall damage, fun fact.
No, it wasn't even the fall damage that would have killed me. It was the fire punch that would have killed me.
Oh, yeah, that's also true.
But luckily, I was a fucking barbarian of bear totem, so I had resistance to everything. So I was sitting there like, I'm fine. I have 3 hit points. Please don't punch. I will fucking die.
I have 3 hit points. Holy shit, Sophia saved my ass.
Also,
Yeah.
I really was so happy to like, he punched me, sent me the he's like, all right, why are you getting back up? You fuck. Like, it was the most, I was like, I'm getting up. I don't care. I'm not done.
Yeah.
I didn't hear no fucking bell. Come here.
Okay, we need to get back on track, man. Otherwise, we're never getting to
No.
Frostford.
Yeah, you're not.
Dude.
You'll be lucky if you get to Athelney.
That's true. I haven't been
All for
terrorized by
causing
the
the
Kitsu's yet,
distraction.
which is a good thing. Wait, what'd you say?
Yeah,
Anya?
so about that.
Shit, I should have said.
Your
Well,
fault
I
for
gotta
causing
not
the
say
distraction.
shit. Yeah.
What'd you say?
It's Nitz's fault for causing the distraction.
Yeah.
Alright, so as Katsu, as they get to Athelney, they pull up on this nice little nestled in. So Athelney is what kind of Katsu can confirm as kind of like the starting of a mining town.
Okay.
Like, they're probably like the mine has kind of just started being built type thing,
Yeah.
but the town's already kind of just vibing.
That's fair.
Because at this point you're getting up to slightly mountainous area, but that looks like probably like the next day or two is pretty much flattened out areas. So
Fair. So
things are like kind of mountainous, kind of not. It's the weird in between.
So the beginning of a mining town and possibly the prelogue to a ghost town. Understood.
Why ghost town?
So, in case you didn't know, a lot of times mining towns are often abandoned later on after like gold rushes and iron, like heavy minerals that are like heavily favored and are worth a lot. When those things start to go dry, the towns just get abandoned completely. Normally, that's why there's good. That's why there's so many ghost towns in like California and Texas, for example. During the gold rush, that happened a lot. So there was just a bunch of ghost towns. So that's what I'm saying. If that's a miner town, eventually that's just going to be a ghost town at some point.
But it also is kind of a traveling town.
Yeah, okay, so it'll at least stay alive somewhat. It's just that eventually that population is going to die down and go somewhere else, probably.
So from what it seems, they realized there was minerals here, but the town itself was already kind of there.
Okay.
From the way it looks. Because, like, the buildings look too built
Yeah.
for, like, how new the mine looks.
Fair,
So it's like,
fair.
okay, these fuckers were already here, and then it was like, wait, is there minerals? Oh shit, there's minerals. Okay.
So no matter what, this will probably affect their population to grow at least a little bit, even after the miners have, like, kind of driven the mines dry, most likely.
Yeah.
Like some of the miners will probably stay in the town if they like it. And then there's gonna be the rest of the gold diggers are gonna be running to the next spot.
Need the minerals.
You're rich, filthy rich.
Fucking die.
The fucking half rabbit like dwarf that's like foaming from the mouth. It's like, oh, I need to kill. Okay, sorry. Yeah, I feel like.
Alright, moving on.
Yeah. Listen, Tanukis have the copper. Listen, dwarves got that for any fucking mineral alive. I feel like.
No.
Diggy hole.
Don't.
What the hell? Alright, so.
You're not allowed to be like that.
What the hell, man? Come on. Come on, Minecraft reference. I saw someone. I'm sorry, last sidetrack. But I saw someone make a fucking like. I saw someone make like a heavy metal cover of that song, and they're even like they're like, yeah, I fucking love that.
There's like 2 of them, I'm pretty sure at least. But there's someone who combined like 9 different versions of that song into one song, and I'm like, fucking.
Oh my god.
Why do you have that much time?
Listen, some people.
Why did you sit there?
Some people just really like the Yox cast, you know? Oh, man. Okay, so. I guess we just park up in the town for the night?
Kind of park on the edge,
the pizza's
as
here.
they don't really have a
Hold on, I'm getting up. Entertain the crowd and not popping.
brother.
You got this. I'm coming.
Hello, everyone. I completely blanked on what I was going to say. Son of a bitch.
Huh.
Tell us y'all's opinion of pizza. I don't know. What kind of pizzas y'all eat? Really should have paused. This is a terrible decision.
I am walking back. I see that the PNG isn't even talking. How dare you? I don't even have my headphones on. Oh, it's talking. Crazy. I did great. It was a rubber room. In case you didn't know. Alright. Headphones on. Hi.
Oh, that was a terrible decision.
So, what'd you tell them?
I had nothing.
Nothing? Yeah, like you didn't say anything? Like nothing at all?
I asked their opinion of pizza.
Yeah, what's your opinion? Yo, what's the worst topping you could put on a pizza? That's the question. There you go. There you guys go. And Yuko's not a topping. You cannot put her on there. If you even try that, sir, you're dead. By a bunch of people.
Mushrooms. Moving on.
Oh my god! What the hell?
Mushrooms are a fucking travesty on this planet.
I like mushroom.
Well, you can go have your mushroom like an ass over there.
What the hell? No, I'd say olives. I don't like the tang that olives leave on the cheese, man.
I don't like toppings, like, mostly at all.
Really?
He likes pepperoni and sausage.
Yeah, that's about it.
I mean, if you didn't like pepperoni, we're gonna have a
Maybe
problem.
some bacon if I make it small enough.
That's fair.
I don't really care much for bacon. Bacon's one of those, like, I'll eat it, and I'm like, was that worth it? I don't...
Bacon's like...
Was that turk the effort it took to eat it?
Bacon's such a weird one. Because I like bacon on a lot of stuff. Not on pizza, though. It's a weird one for me. Sausages are always hit or miss with me because it counts on the type of sausage. You know what I mean, man? But, have you ever had salami on pizza? There was a Meat and Lovers that I had one time. It was salami, pepperoni, sausage, Canadian bacon, and something else. And the salami fucking slapped. But salami's so expensive, man, so I understand why it's not done often. Mm-hmm. So hopefully we get in town?
Yeah, y'all get in town. And you guys kind of just park on the side because, like, the town is not as... Like, some of the towns have, like, minor walls for protection.
Yeah.
Atheny is kind of weird. They don't. It's kind of one of those things from the way you're looking at it. Most of these people look to be... There seems to be a few, like, druids or, like, and animal, like, taming people.
Yeah.
So it's one of those, like, like, you look at the population, probably 90% of the people who live here could probably crack someone over their knee with little to no effort.
Gotcha.
There doesn't seem to be that many, like, proper guards.
Gotcha, so this was a hillbilly area and it got turned into a population.
These people will... It's one of those, like, they're fine. They've got it under control.
I don't know why. This is a really random assumption, but these are the type of people that give me the idea that those are the type of people that would, like, if there was a cult that was actively building near this, like, town and someone found out about it, they wouldn't tell the government. they'd either one, just let it be because it's not bothering them. Why should they care? Or two, they'll personally deal with it. Like, that's the vibe I'm getting. Or hell, there's a third option, they join in.
I likely 1 or 2 is probably true. It's one of those, like, when they said they were gonna add a mining town, it's like some of the people were like, all right, I guess I have a new profession. Anyways.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I guess we'll just saddle up and just make sure we're watching over.
Yes.
Yeah.
Though from what you do notice, Czar walks around a little bit away from the carriage because he's noticed that in the other, at least in Davencourt, he found it mildly amusing at the slight amount of panic he watched people have.
Yeah.
And seeing a fucking giant gnoll walking around.
Yeah.
So he finds that amusing, which is fair.
That's fair. That's fair. Just wait till they see the imp.
Yeah, that's without them noticing the imp. However, from the reactions, he kind of seems the people have seen gnolls enough.
Yeah.
That they're not really surprised. They're like, oh, it's another gnoll. Neat. The reaction of, oh, it's another one. It's like, what you mean another one? Hold on.
Dude, Zar's probably bummed out because that's like he doesn't get to watch people freak out.
He honestly, you kind of see him wander off, start talking to people. He's a little bit confused because he basically, the way that people are acting, they're acting as if they see gnolls regularly enough to where they're like, it's just another gnoll, and he's like, hold the fuck. I ain't seen a single gnoll. What you mean?
News to me. God, there's like
He's poking around to find out about that with his fucking fork.
I swear, if there's a day away, like southeast, where like the river divides away into like that L formation, heading up the Koran into the ocean. If there's just a gnoll city in there, just a day away, I would not be surprised.
Fucking soul, I'm sweating bullets because there's a gnoll encampment fucking a day away from them.
The only thing keeping those gnolls away is that river problem. There's a way around it.
God, they don't find the mountain pass.
Think about it like this, right? There's a few people that would be in earshot of that, because there's Solheim, there's Frostford, there's Atheny, and Davencourt. Those are 4 places at risk. Be very careful with the words you choose. You may be at war with Kibai, but you also may have inside invaders if you're not careful.
Oh god, that's funny.
Oh yeah,
that's fucking funny. Now I need to.
What's he doing?
Update a thing real quick.
Updating things.
Yes.
That's fair.
I need to update what day it is for the campaign.
Oh, that's fair.
Yes, as I do have a timeline to keep track of.
Fair.
Yes. Okay.
I know Katsu would have been meditating the evening and just kind of let her know his stuff. Don't really need to roleplay that. It's just a simple like, hey, this is where we're at, by the way, type of thing.
Fucking neat.
Yeah. I guess I know like the one thing he would care about is just checking on Fletcher, like, hey, you good? Are you good are you fully recovered yet?
She is recovered. She is still not standing. She's just kind of sitting there.
Damn. You know, is there anything in Athene that I can buy that might cheer her up? Let's see. What would Fellowship fucking like? That's wild to say. God, it's a mining town. I don't know if they're gonna have anything.
You buy a beer mug that's the shape of a pickaxe.
Oh, dude. Can I just, like, roll, like, a D20 to see if I can find something, like, just a really crazy trinket?
Sure, go for it. Let's see what you get.
19.
Okay, I got you, man. So, what he finds, unlike a wood carver's doll, just this random shit this fucker's carved for fun. And from what you can tell, it's a druid, so he has plenty of time on his hands.
Oh, yeah.
He's carved a tea pitcher. That's the shape of a pickaxe.
What the fuck? Okay. Guys, gonna walk up to this guy. So, how much do you want for the tea pick? Like, there was that hesitation. Tea pick.
Tea pick? Question mark? The fuck is that? How do you cook that? How do you fucking make tea? Wait. Don't ask questions, fucker.
God, you put it over the stove, it catches on fire.
It's fire resistant.
Not fireproof. It's not fire immune. It's only resistant. It's still gonna catch fire.
It's been pre-charged, so it won't burn.
Yeah, but it's still gonna catch fire.
That's how it cooks it.
Oh my god. The fire is supposed to just heat underneath the pot, not supposed to catch fire.
Yeah, it'll just...
Oh my god. You know what, pal? She'll figure out a better way to make it work. Okay.
Yeah. Fuck it, how much do you care? This seems to be like the druid's pastime.
Yeah.
So he's really sitting there like, fucking, I don't know. Fucking. But there's no price tags, they're just sitting there.
Yeah. Come on, druid.
Yeah, I'll give it to you for 150.
It's a deal. He throws him the copper and picks it up and waddles away.
Holy shit, Katsu willingly handed over money.
For once, yes. Hey, listen, man. It's a slow rehab solution. It's just taking him time.
He throws the money physically at the person as if he's being robbed, grabs the shit, and runs.
100%.
This is an armed robbery with what? Coin shot. Yeet. I used coin shotgun. You just paid for it. No, I didn't. I attacked him with money.
God. See, there's buying things, and then there's noble attacks. Nobles attack with money. Which is essentially buying.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah, no, he just does that.
Don't worry, everyone. That's not canon for nobles. They don't attack people.
No, they definitely do.
But Katsu, because he needs to eat 4 pounds of copium a day.
Come on, man. Again, I want to mention the similarities here because I have another PC from the past that was also and is still a noble. Difference: they give money away and they don't give a fuck. Katsu gives a single copper away and he's crying. Oh god.
That's because Katsu is a tanuki.
Yeah.
Tanukis aren't built for nobleship. That's why they live in the middle of bumfuck with nothing.
Hey, both of you just assume that he isn't just gonna build a random log cabin in the middle of nowhere and use the copper to make giant copper gears around his area. God, can you imagine you go out in like the middle of nowhere and there's some random log cabin with like you know, the water windmill things where it's like they're at the river and it's like collecting water. I don't know what those are actually called. Watermill?
Probably.
Yes.
Might just be a watermill. Yeah, just a watermill completely run by fucking gears. Just the most insane bullshit for primordial times possible.
Yes.
I'm going to place a bet
Oh god.
Oh boy.
that sometime down the line, somebody is going to find an area somewhere in the middle of Kibai.
Where Katsu ends up somewhere.
There's just a log cabin and a cordoned off area that's dug down, and it's just full of copper coin. And that is where Katsu sleeps.
It's full of money.
No,
Think Scrooge McDuck with his swimming pool.
no, hear me out. If we're getting real here with this, right? Katsu's the guy that would go out of his way to have a secret hidden basement for a vault for his copper. He may be an idiot, but if there's one thing he does care about protecting, it is his copper.
No. I'm not saying there's not a vault.
Oh, yeah.
That little dug down area leads to the vault.
You have to get through the pile of money to get to the actual vault. Oh, God.
But that's where Katsu sleeps.
100%.
Okay,
Oh,
so it's
man.
been canonized where Katsu will die. It's
It's a
Kibai.
ball of money.
Somewhere in the middle of Kibai, in a cabin in the woods.
Oh man. I really hope inflation isn't bad, because if someone finds his cabin after he's dead, holy shit, they're rich.
Oh, yeah.
But first, you gotta get through the 85 traps set up by a Tanuki. Protect his lucky coin.
Oh, yeah.
Not even the fucking rest of the money. It's just one fucking copper.
For those who don't know, he still has in his equipment, not in his bag of holding, his equipment, a singular copper coin that has been there since the beginning, that has been labeled the Lucky Copper. If he lost that, he'd go apeshit.
I'm sending you to God. Who? Everyone. This whole fucking planet's going to God. This whole planet's being sacrificed to Yavina.
God, dude, the fucking noble goes berserk. Problem, you just unleashed a new problem in the world.
Good job, Nitz. I see you're making an effort to destroy Rhino.
Not trying to. Oh.
Your other campaign speaks volumes of your intentions.
No, I'm not trying to with Katsu. Let me be specific.
Brother.
Oh, God.
Alright, so y'all leave Athelney.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Next day, it's fine.
Next day, I'll just give her the teapot. Fucking pickaxe teapot.
You hand it to her, she looks at it, flips it upside down so like the pick head's at the bottom, and just sets it down. Is that what you're supposed to do? How do you use this? Like, she's just confused. Like, she's just sitting there like, what do you do? Like, I see metal on like the bottom bit of like the top bit of the pickaxe. Like,
Yeah.
there's some copper and like some light iron in there. She's sitting there like, is that how you use it? Or is that for decoration? Or is that like how you're supposed to heat it? I don't.
Katsu looks so
This-
fucking proud of himself. He's like, see, I give good gifts too sometimes. And then he walks away.
Sure.
I want to mention Felsha.
Yeah.
Like, the fucking 3 gears are turning. They're trying. They're slow. They're kind of stuck because there's a few cobwebs, but damn it, they're trying. She's really trying to understand this fucking T-Peck. She's sitting there not really knowing what to do.
Hey, at least she has 3 gears. I'm pretty sure Katsu only has 2.
Katsu has 0. It's just air that turns occasionally.
There's a hamster. Problem: the hamster is ancient and arthritic.
There's a hamster wheel. There's 1 gear. The hamster's quadriplegic, and he just doesn't want to move. He rolls. He
God.
fucking rolls to get that fucking gear spinning.
God. Yeah, no, Katsu really would just, like, say all that bullshit and then just strut away like it's nothing. He really fucking would.
Yeah, man.
That did it good. Now she'll be motivated to use her legs again. She'll move around, maybe.
I want to mention she literally just leans to look at it, like to get like a better angle to try to understand it easier. She's finding out it's not helping. Like, this thing's just fucking confusing.
Wait, I had an idea. Because the goal is to get her to move, because she hasn't moved from that same spot since, like, the thing, right?
She's moved a little bit, but not much.
I have an idea of how I can get her to move. Hold on. If I may.
Oh no.
Let me make sure that I have this. Right, I do have this. Also, I forgot the long rest. Hold on. Right.
That's concerning.
So, technically speaking, if I... Hear me out, right? So if I used Maja Hand, and I also have Disguise Self, could I use Disguise Self on my Maja Hand to make it into a very thin string that's almost hard to see? So I can try to move it without her barely being able to see it. Because if I keep pulling it away from her, then she has to get up to actually go look at it.
No?
No. I'm trying to
That's
use...
how that works.
I'm using Katsu logic here, man, so that's a no.
Katsu, like, tries. All that
Uh-huh.
ends up happening, the Maja hand slaps the pickaxe.
No.
And knocks it over, and Felsh's just like, wait.
Wait, but like, so is the Maja hand a string?
No, it's a hand.
Okay, so the disguise self didn't work. Understood.
You can't disguise self a spell.
If you're using proper mage hand, maybe.
But
Mage hand is designed to do damage.
it's a
Okay.
backhand slap of a fucking spell. It's literally designed as a bitch slap.
Okay, so new
Okay.
plan, yeah.
Oh my god,
plan.
here we go.
Maja hand.
Can
I had a character. He was a kobold. He was an artificer.
Anytime.
His warforged got damage. My kobold got pissed. Used mage hand in an aggressive manner.
Slap the shit out of
Managed to
someone.
do damage.
Just said fuck it, it's Maja hand.
yeah.
Acrid misheard me, thought I said Maja hand, and Maja hand was born. It is an aggressive spell. There is no peace.
Okay.
Peace was never an option. It was born out of frustration.
Okay, so new plan though, right? Hear me out. So,
Oh boy.
I could still, I'd just be doing it in broad daylight, so I just won't be able to be slick about it. Can I match a hand, just like, because it's a slap? It doesn't have to be a harsh slap, right? Can I just, like, slap it away from her like a fucking cat, like, bat it away? So she has to get up?
I'm only letting this work in Yavina's domain.
Alright.
Arcana check.
Arcana check. Okay, damn, I never get to do this. Alright, let's see. 11. Go with 10 plus 1.
Right, you're an idiot.
Yeah. That's a part of Katsu's thing.
You're an idiot.
Fucking Katsu. Arcana. Yes, that magic is made out of magic.
Yes. Good magic.
He slaps this fucking tea pick and it slides like 2 feet, and Fel's just like, this is slightly inconvenient. Like, that is her reaction. Is just, she just keeps staring at it with this look of, this is inconvenient, as it is now slightly farther away.
Can I do it again?
That's up to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
Arcana check.
Awesome, here we go. 3.
Man manages to knock it a foot closer to her.
It's just like under mumble breath, fuck. And then tries to go for it one final time.
Okay.
14.
Knocks it 2 feet away.
Nice, now it's 3 feet away in total. Okay. Now she
Fell
has to
shell.
get up. She can't reach that.
Felsha Long Arm McGee
No.
reaches out
Can I
and
sprint
grabs
towards it?
because she's tall.
Can I sprint towards it?
You can certainly try. There's a giant fucking succubus in the way.
Okay, so if I do a dash, that's 130 feet movement feet. Can I dash for it and then try and grab it and misty step?
Athletics?
Okay. Fuck, why athletics?
Because she's grabbing it, so you have to take it from her?
That one.
Okay, well, with her nat 5, she beats you.
Sad. So does Katsu at least make it to her?
Like, she grabs it,
Yeah.
and he, like, does 3 laps around the table to try to confuse her. Attempts to grab the fucking thing, and just, like, fucking slams his head into the fucking table, and just completely misses it.
I like to imagine he did that thing that you do in soccer, where like you go left, right, like you're kind of like weaving back and forth. Like, oh yeah, where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna?
Yup. Fucking yup.
You definitely
Man
just
did not achieve his fucking goal.
Definitely just gotta stumble back to like, oh, oh.
Like, man tripped on his own tail type fucking shit. Like, there was nothing in the way, and he fucking managed.
Agony.
Katsu is horrible when it comes to not landing face first on things.
Yeah, no, if there's anything I've learned from Katsu, despite being a Tanuki, he is one of the most dexterous yet undexterous motherfucker. And he does not know how to tell, oh, maybe this is not a good idea. Maybe I can fit in this. Maybe I shouldn't go underneath the bed that is like the height of where your ankle's at. maybe I shouldn't try to force myself into that spot.
I would like to direct the viewer's attention to a short that is on the channel. Where Katsu once again falls face first because of his own stupidity.
No, he was saving Alice from breaking her neck.
Yeah, this is true.
Stupidity.
This has happened
It's not
multiple
his
times.
stupidity if she's incompetent.
His stupidity, her incompetence, they both play into it.
Oh god. Okay. Okay. So I've got a wild idea.
Motherfucker.
Hear me out. I have 50 feet of rope.
I'll never learn.
Can I lasso it from her?
No.
Fuck. Can I throw a book at it to knock it out of her hand and then dart for it?
Athletics?
I feel
Okay.
like that would be an athletics to throw the book the proper
17.
distance. And then dex. To try
Okay,
to get
so
it.
Do you drop it? What is with you and this fucking like thing? You're like, I want it. It's mine. I gave it to you, but it's mine.
No. I'm just trying to get her to move. So I'm just trying to bait her.
So she drops it. Acrobatics.
Okay,
check,
okay,
And you're
acrobatics,
going
I'm
to be
gonna
competing
do.
with hers.
Okay. So this is
That
a
one.
22. As soon as I grab it, I'm misty stepping 30 feet away, and then just kind of dangling up in there, like, ha, I got it.
So here's what happens.
Okay.
Katsu throws the book. Felsha drops it. He takes a running jump onto the table, like sliding across it
Yeah.
to grab it.
Yeah.
And then he just stops as like Felsha just puts her arms onto his back. And then grabs hold of him, so Misty Step is a little bit less helpful.
Aw, man. Okay. I got something. I gotta have something. Hold on. Right. Okay.
Misty Step, actually, if I remember correctly, will get you out of this. I'm just being a shit.
Let me see. Actually, let me double check here. Misty Step. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay.
I don't know if there's anything about getting out of a grapple.
It doesn't say,
That's why I don't
actually. I think this is up to the DM's discretion.
I would say you can Misty Step out of a grapple.
Okay.
Because I think doesn't Misty Step specify that it only takes you?
Briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see.
Yeah, so it does just take you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so then, yeah, you can escape a grapple.
Okay, so I'm a Misty Step
You
30
lucky
feet
bitch.
away. Yeah! He just
Right.
holds up above his head like, haha, what you gonna do? What you
He
gonna do?
sees Felsha get engulfed in flames as she disappears.
Hold up. No, wait, no, she's supposed to get, hold up. Where, perception check? Is she still wearing, oh wait, fuck, she also has the invisibility thing. Is she wearing anything shiny by chance?
The invisibility cloak you gave her.
But if she uses it, then it won't be can I look, is there shinies, technically, that can be
Yeah,
seen?
there are shinies in the room that can be seen.
But,
I can neither confirm nor deny that there are shinies on Felsha.
okay, so do I roll my perception with advantage?
You have advantage.
Okay.
It may fuck you over, but
Okay, so 15 plus 8, so 23.
Okay. So he's like looking, he's like, where's Felsha? Where's Felsha? And then it's the most Yavina dangles shiny keys, and he fucking stares at her.
He 100% like as soon as the keys go up. Which first of all, that's right, she has keys. Second of all, he like
it's just the most like dangling fucking keychain or whatever. Just something shiny to fuck with him.
I would imagine he definitely was holding the thing like directly over his head, like with both hands, like over his head type of thing. Like that, you know what pose I'm talking about, right? Where you space your legs out and then you hold it directly up. He was doing that, and it just like, he lowers his arms down and the arms just kind of go limp, but he's still holding on to it, just kind of staring at this thing wide-eyed. Just like trying to break it, like, right, where is she? Where is she? Oh god.
He just feels hands get grabbed onto his shoulders.
Oh god.
As Fel's just fucking behind him.
Right. Can I do this step more than once, or is it just that one time?
I don't know, can you?
It's say Wonder Magic, it gives me it, but it doesn't say if I can do it multiple times, or is it just that once?
Did it take a spell slot when you cast it?
It doesn't tell me to, but I'm guessing it probably takes a spell slot, because it comes with the subclass.
Hold on, let me look at Katsu's sheet. That will.
I'm gonna look back at it. Let's see.
I'll be able to figure
Nature
it out.
Explorer, Fighting Style, Spellcasting Primeval. Because if so, that I could do this 5 times. Oh no, it's just an additional spell. Okay, yeah, so I could do this 5 times in total then. Because I have like 3 second level spell slots and 2 third levels. So I would have used a second level then, because that was 30 feet difference. I mean, I could try to get away from her again. But at least she's on her feet, which is what was the goal. So I don't think it matters.
She picks Katsu up.
Fuck. You just go,
with one hand.
You just go, hey, Felsha.
Give.
Okay.
Just the most give.
Got you to get up again.
Give me. She starts walking towards the blood wall while holding you.
You're like, hold up, no, you can have it. You can have it. You don't have to drag me in there. You can have it. You just put me down. You know what?
Hey, how about you put me down?
Yeah, put me down. Put me down. Is she putting me down?
No.
Alright, I'm him bumping her. I'm trying to get out of this now.
Un momento, Acrid has once again
Lost his dice.
I found it.
Yay.
Only after disappointment was expressed. Hooray.
Hooray. Yeah, I can just hit bumper. I can get out of this. I'll just hit bumper. I think that's the play. I mean, she's holding me, but surely she's not out of range. Alright.
Just roll the damage, man, yeah.
Oh, roll the damage? Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled like the minimum 6.
Cool, so you hip up in the hip. He then sees her hips move over and then come flying back. As she releases him a moment before her hips make contact with him.
God, it's like, I can imagine 100% he was just like, so are you gonna let me go? Are you gonna, hey, look, we can talk about this. Okay, no, I'm not going in there. Just throws the hip bump. And then, moments before death, sees one coming right back at him.
And he's like,
you're
like, wait, that was a mistake.
God, you just hear just like, oh! Just...
Alright, let's roll some d10s.
Lovely.
Because you're getting sent to God, bud.
Oh,
Luckily,
God.
God's right there watching.
Wait, so is this going to a literal sense of I'm being sent into God, or am I actively just being sent because I'm in her domain type of I'm being sent to God? What cap of literal
Let's
are we
see.
going at? I don't want to be.
Let's see.
I don't want to be sent actively into Yavina. That does not feel good.
Felsha, are you feeling fuckery today? Alright, got it.
I don't like that.
Felsha, do you lower the amount of damage you do? She does. She has it. She halves her normal damage because she hits like a fucking freight train.
Fair.
Felsha, like, the thing is, if Felsha is permitted to gain momentum with her fucking bumps, goodbye.
Yeah. Oh,
Alright,
God.
so Katsu, let me take this into a calculator.
Okay.
Divide by 2.
Mm-hmm.
So Katsu takes 30 bludgeoning.
Okay. I can deal with that.
And then
Mhm.
ricochets off of a wall and with accelerated momentum flies towards the stage.
Great. Ah, shit. That's where she stays at. Okay.
That's where she sits.
Yeah.
Katsu sees Yavina sit there for a moment, watching coming towards her. She's like, huh, as she just kind of disperses momentarily so he doesn't hit her.
Fair. Oh, God.
Then she rematerializes as he goes flying by, as the stage kind of deforms, kind of like a mattress,
Yeah.
to prevent his head from exploding.
Fair.
As it then turns into a trampoline as he continues to ping pong and ricochet around the room for a minute. Because Felsha's a bitch.
I like to imagine every time he hits a new like wall, ceiling, floor, it's like a fucking squeak. It's like squeaking one of those little rubber, just like. I don't know how to imitate those sounds, but you know what I don't know. I see people that can imitate. I can't.
This is kind of related.
Yeah.
It's related to squeakers. There's a box that when I'm cutting boxes, there's a box that's full of dog squeaker toys.
Yeah.
Of little, like, the little bone ones that are really fucking squeaky.
Yeah.
And there's about 12 of them in a box.
Yeah.
But the thing is, if you throw the box, they all squeak.
Oh.
Because they're all so compacted. And also at one point I put my weight inside the box and I just saw them go as they sunk down, and then they all just screeched as I pulled the fucking arm up, so they all started taking in air again.
God, I love that. Yeah, no, so you
I was just like, this is peak.
God, that's great. Yeah, it's just a solid minute. He's just ping-ponging, just squeaking the entire time. Oh, man.
Yep.
I feel like eventually he just kind of get up and go, oh, I'm gonna be... That was uncalled for.
No.
You know, I'ma say it. You don't hit that bad. I'm gonna go before I regret that now. He's gonna walk.
You want me to fix that?
No. You don't need to fix that.
She teleports again.
No. Hey. Hi, listen. We don't need to go bouncing. We're
She
all friends
disappears.
here.
She goes invisible.
Okay. here's the play. You know what the play is. So
Misty step for the door.
well, I don't know if that's... I could try. I think... You know what? Yeah, let's go Misty Step. I was debating that or having my matcha hand spin around me like a fucking... like a clock.
Oh my god.
But I don't think that'll work that well. So I'm gonna try Misty Step for the door.
Alright, you Misty Step. As you feel like a hand narrowly missed you as you teleport.
Okay, how far away am I from this door? Because I got ping-ponged a lot.
You're now on the other side of the door.
So I made it through?
Yeah, so now
Okay.
you leave the domain.
Okay. Oh, well, I was gonna do something real quick before I left the domain, if that's alright.
What do you want to do?
I want to open the door and just go, you failed, and then dip.
He sees the equivalency of a fireball get yeeted at him.
Just fucking dives into the blood.
Like, he sees Felsha move her hand in a circle as just a fucking fireball gets yeeted at him. And she's like, oh, really? Oh, fucking really?
God.
Let's put your you failed to the test, motherfucker. Come here.
Listen, there's one thing that I know, is that playing with fire always works out.
Yeah, sure.
Got me this far.
For sure, man.
Oh, God. I'm definitely not gonna regret the shit I've said. Alright, well, we got the stuff. I think we just have to keep heading to Frostford now. We are technically a day and a half away from where we need to be. Because we don't have to even get to Frostford. We just have to get past that river bit. Because it's near the river.
You have to get to the river.
To the river, okay.
You have to get to the river.
Okay,
yeah.
so it's just like a day
Like
away
right
then.
there.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's where we're ending off.
Hell yeah. And thank you all for watching. Go screw yourselves or don't. I don't know, man. We're almost there, everybody. We're almost to Frostford. We've almost done it. Aren't you proud? Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a good day or night.
I'm so disappointed because I knew we wouldn't get there.
Yeah, we tried. We tried though. Let us know what you want to see in the campaign. If there's anything else you want to see, like while we're starting to like kind of like, I guess kind of coming closer to the end of the Katsu campaign. I remember Squid saying that he realized he was starting to come closer, and I feel like we're into like the final arc. I'd say like the final chapter of this campaign. Or at least it feels like it. I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe there's a fucking dragon that's gonna come out of nowhere for all I know.
Technically, I would say this is the final arc.
Yeah.
Arcs are closing up, so yeah.
Yeah.
No, the story is coming to an end soon.
But we're gonna try and make sure that when it does, and when that time does come, that everything is actually like there's no loose ends. Hopefully, we're gonna try our best to make sure that doesn't happen.
I will attempt.
Yeah. And I'll see you all later. Have a good night or a good day. I don't know. I don't know what time it is for you. Go fuck yourself. Have a good day.